This is not Alaska. This is the ball grinder.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Egypt, a country that's been getting a lot of bad press recently. But is it possible that an entire country is bad? In order to unravel that mystery, let's go on a trip together and see it for what it really is. Before you pack your luggage, let's clarify a couple of things. Bear in mind, bringing professional cameras to Egypt is a gamble, and you can get arrested for taking your drone. So a GoPro or just a phone would do.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're heading to the pyramids right now. I have with me a bunch of kids.
And as soon as I took out my camera, I saw a head hovering next to the driver's window. This guy did something I could never have imagined.
اوكي ما عجبنيش ما اخدش منك اي حاجه. اسمك كريم يا باشا؟
Wow.
وائل.
And before even reaching the pyramid's gates, a man stopped us on the way to presumably give us directions. And then magically he started offering us packages for riding the chariots.
طيب خليه يودينا للبوابة ونشوف.
ما انا بقول لك هتروح عند البوابه، انت بتستريح ورا انا بروح معاك عند البوابه، ومن هناك انا بتاع الحنطور بجيب لك الحنطور وبقول لك الاسعار تبع شرطه السياحه. عجبك قول لي اوكي، ما عجبكش مش هاخد منك حاجه. انا ما باخدش منك اي شيء، انت راجل اخونا يعني.
انا فاهمك.
الاسعار حطها شرطه السياحه، عجبك قول لي هات الحنطور يا خالد، ما عجبكش زادني شرف لقريبتك ما باخدش منك اي شيء. انت راجل اخونا يعني مش خواجه ولا اي شيء. فاهمني عشان احنا بس ما بنصحش نركب معاهم ورا، فاهمني؟
Now, I didn't understand what he meant by that at the moment. My Arabic was still rusty. But what this guy was actually asking me was to sit in the back while he sits in my seat and takes a ride with us in the same Uber heading towards the gate as he discusses the prices of the chariots with me.
بس يا استاذ عوزت ميه، عوزت بيبسي هاتها قبل ما تخش، ان الحاجه جوه غاليه.
عادي.
فاهمني؟ يا عم انت اخونا.
انا فاهمك.
اسمع منه
خلاص احنا نسمع ونمشي.
And as I was living in my bubble, I actually thought this guy left. I didn't actually realize that this guy was sitting on the trunk until my cousin highlighted it.
معلق؟ Oh, seriously? ده؟ What the hell? وهيقعد معانا كده لغاية ما نوصل؟ Seriously?
This guy was riding with us for a good 12 minutes, giving our driver instructions. At that point, I was wondering to myself if him sitting on the back of the trunk was a safety hazard for him, or if he was the safety hazard himself.
مملين كده؟
يعني ايه هتركب اللي انت عايز تدفعه بقى، يعني مثلا لو قال لك 200 قول له 150.
And the Uber driver was explaining to me how they could be a little too pushy around this area.
احنا عايزين بوابة.
هم عايزين ينزلوا عند قدام البوابة.
يا عم
قدام البوابة عشان في ناس معاهم تاني.
البوابه على طول من هنا.
احنا مش عايزين نركب، احنا مستنيين
وصلنا عند البوابة وبعد كده
And this is the guy still persistently trying to lead the way. He tried so hard to give us a horse ride, but we refused and still ended up walking there. It's the way he did it. Had we met him at the door, we would have taken him. That was very non-professional of him. It was a very sketchy vibe. I would hope the Ministry of Tourism would actually take a look at this and organize these guys a little bit. After analyzing the situation, I realized that this guy actually took us from Al Mansouriya route through this little alley route and stopped us at a stable there before the tickets area. But we walked for 10 minutes to reach the destination. Just a nugget for you guys, this area is infested with hotels. And now it was time to choose a couple of rides. We picked these rides after entering the pyramids. The entry fee was about £250, which is about $8.09. And these rides should cost you around £300, which is about $10 until the panoramic view. But that also includes the jockey's time. I'll tell you my total at the end. So we ended up taking 2 chariots and a camel. And that's my night taking me to my Ferrari of the desert.
ايوه كده لك السلم هنا.
ايوه.
ايدك في الخشب هنا ويلا حرص على تليفونك وعلى محفظتك.
عم لا اي حاجه في جيب الورق حطها في اللي قدام، مفيش حاجه تقع منك.
اوكي. احنا كنا هنقع.
Honestly, riding a camel in the middle of the pyramids was a dream of mine. This was a moment of realization. Taking it all in was beyond me. So I'm gonna let you enjoy it with me. I've only seen Egypt in movies, and I can't for the life of me explain it better than the footage itself.
طلع ماشيين كويس. ايوه. فانتاستيك. هتربطه في ده؟
هي لو حابب بعدين لما نرجع. ماشي خلاص علينا.
يا امشوا بشويش. لا.
No, sit easy, moving anybody.
ايوه. مساج. Okay, massa. These guys are gonna kill me. I can't see. My YouTube مين؟ يا جماعة بشويش بشويش بشويش.
ما تخافش يا حبيبي، ده دوت موفين اني بودي بس.
شويش عشان الكاميرا ما تقعش.
لا مش هتقع، احنا نخوف عليك انت مش على الكاميرا.
By the way, that's my aunt. She grew up in Egypt, but my grandfather never allowed her to go to the pyramids. This trip meant the world to her because she had to leave Egypt as a teenager without setting foot at the pyramids. At the time, people saw the pyramids to be a bunch of rocks. They never really grasped the effort it took to build these magnificent structures.
العملية راحت.
الله اكبر عليك يا عم وائل.
العملية خلصت خلاص.
عم وائل.
I just want to highlight that one day before my trip, I had a tiny bit of a stomach ache, so I went to the hospital and I was given the news by my doctor that I had to undergo a surgery.
Get my surgery done. The night before, I was supposed to go to Egypt.
5 days later, I was on the flight drinking wine with my future wife. Don't judge me.
بشويش يا جماعة بشويش. Slow it down a little bit, just a nudge. I understand a lot of people complain about the prices, but I don't think you should be complaining about the prices, to be honest, because you're going on a vacation. Now the stress that you get from some of the people here, maybe you get a little bit of stress. It's fine. Take it easy, enjoy your ride, pay the $15 that you have to pay, and stop complaining about nonsense, and just enjoy it. These people, they're not trying to scam you, they're just doing their job. They just don't know how to do it. They're not professionals, but it works. Whatever way it works, it works. في عربيات هنا. Don't hit me. Don't slip, buddy.
The fact that there are cars inside the pyramid was actually puzzling. In majority of the videos that I saw on YouTube, I didn't see any cars or traffic. I never imagined to see traffic, especially where the camel jockeys are riding.
So a lot of these YouTubers are complaining they're getting rides for $100. لا 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 لا.
Hey يا وائل. وائل fantastic.
It's not fantastic, no. I have a surgery, people. No. It's not good, no. My appendix became ground beef. There. Relax, relax, relax. Take it easy, buddy. Take it easy, buddy.
وائل ميدل امريكا. Canada. Oh, nice to meet you.
Oh, they exposed us, these little I bring my family, so I don't have to pay a lot of money. Now I have to pay extra because of them.
Now, I'm not sure how other tourists are doing it, but walking under this scorching heat all this distance is just impossible. It was 35 degrees, but it felt like it was 45. I'm talking 35 degrees Celsius, which is 95 Fahrenheit.
And my balls became a smoothie, ladies and gentlemen. Can you slow it down a bit? شوية شوية بس كده عشان البيضات اتطحنوا. The camel keeps turning and pushing me sideways. I don't think he's happy with me, and I have no safety here. I'm dying out here.
Oh, welcome to Alaska.
This is not Alaska. This is the ball grinder.
يا وائل. خلي اعصابك ريلاكس، موفين اني بودي كده.
يا ريت البيضات راحوا.
هاي عايز 2 سلف انا عارف.
يا ريت. عندك؟
لا هجيب لك لما ننزل من تحت.
These guys are better maybe in the desert. Oh, it's much smoother.
So we took the camel and the carriages all the way towards the panoramic view, which is supposed to face all the pyramids. All 9 pyramids.
Oh,
والله انا ماشي واحده عشانك اهو.
تسلم تسلم حبيبي. Thank you. He's telling me he's slowing down for me. My balls are already squished.
اهم حاجه العده موجوده.
خلاص راحت.
ليه؟
مش محتاجينها خلاص. He's telling me, are the jewels still good? I said they're gone. We lost them. No more jewels, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, I'm sorry. I can't do anything anymore.
Me or you?
Now just go back so that you can see the whole view.
I can't see nothing.
I know. Perfect. That's the plan.
Am I filming you or am I filming myself?
You're filming. Good.
You or myself?
Me.
Okay.
Take this advice from a brother. When they park a camel or when you begin your ride, try to hold your hands in the back and the front in order not to fall. Because we already have an experience. Because this is the moment he realized he f***ed up.
Oh, it was shitting.
Yeah, I can.
He was taking a dookie. Busy guy.
And this is the place where they take every single pyramid's picture in Egypt. Notice those cliche pictures where the tourist is holding the pyramid from the top? Yeah, those ones. They're cool, but I think they're overdone. Yeah, I'm bougie like that. I take better pictures. That's enough. I don't need to prove to you anything.
كويس. بدو كده الكاميرا كده نمسكها. ايوه بصوا انتوا الاثنين الكاميرا كده يكونوا. يلا هات التليفون خش معاهم عشان تعمل صوره جماعيه.
Okay. Let's go.
And I wanted to join my aunt in this picture as it will commemorate her rebellion against patriarchy. And every moment she didn't snitch on us when we skipped school and ran away to her house as children.
يلا كله يبص على الكاميرا دي.
I need a diet. I don't know if you remember this moment.
Whoa, don't fall. He almost fell. Holy shit, that was crazy.
It didn't go as smooth, so be careful when you're riding camels. These guys are giant. The jockeys were very nice in helping the kids ride the camels. But avoid taking pictures with other animals because they're gonna charge you for it. Stick to yours.
ايوه lovely.
We're done with the pictures, and it's time to go inside the pyramid. So now, we're gonna need to split, and the jockeys are not recommending it. But we are persistent.
Scary shit. So how many pyramids are we seeing? We're seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 9 pyramids. But I can't see them from this view.
خلي بالك انت عشان انت ماسك نفسك جامد. انت خلي جسمك ريلاكس كده موف ان اني بودي.
ايوه زي رقاصه كده.
ايوه هي رقاصه.
خلاص. You gotta move with the camel like a belly dancer. Okay. So there are 2 more things. We're gonna go to the cemetery and then we're gonna go somewhere else. هنروح فين بعد المقبرة؟
هو السفنكس.
Sphinx. So we're gonna go to the Sphinx right after we go to, oh my God. We're gonna go to the Sphinx right after we go to the cemetery. Watch out, buddy, don't hit the cars. Scaring the living hell out of me. Nice. Good morning. Mira! Can you hear me? We're in the intersection. Woo! I'd rather walk, to be honest, right now. After all of this, I'm tangled up. This is basically one of, wait. Buddy. والله حقع أنا.
هو فينيش.
أنا حقع.
في حد مولع.
I was gonna fall, holy moly.
And at this point, it was time to haggle again. Coming to the pyramids, you would think it's a set price. But unfortunately, it's not. So you would have to haggle every step of the way. At this point, they were trying to convince us that if they had to wait for us as we enter the pyramids, it would be cheaper than getting another chariot. Which is understandable, but we thought it was a set price from the start. So we didn't want to haggle with them at every single attraction. When I tell you they're not professionals, I do mean it. If they had a map and a couple of set packages, nobody would have complained.
It's okay.
هيدفعوا بدل ما يدفعوا 500 تاني، احنا بنقول لكم كلكم مع بعض هتزيدوا كمان 400 ويروح يدخلهم وهنستناهم ونرجعهم تاني. مش عايزين مش هتخشي انت هتزيدوا كمان 300 وهروح ندخلهم.
لا هي الفكره هي مش فكره
هم مش عايزين يخشوا.
اولاد على الهرم مش عايزين.
في هنا ميه وفي
انا عشان تمشوا كلكم مع بعض.
لسه المعرض.
I paid so far 300. How much did you guys pay so far?
You know the picture that I had it in the horse.
Yeah.
They told me to pay the one for 80. I told them no, I'm not gonna pay it.
مش عايزه الاولاد يشوفوا سرداب الهرم، السرداب بتاع الباب وتصوريهم والكلمات دي.
لا دي مش مشكله.
انت عارفه كلها فرق قد ايه؟
هي مش مشكله، ده كان تبع الرحله اصلا.
يا استاذه ما يهمكيش بس اركبي سيبها على الله.
So my brother bought 6 tickets. I'm not sure if that's part of the deal. But in order to enter a pyramid, you're gonna need the ticket. But we were not gonna go to all those places.
Lovely.
The main attraction for us was the largest pyramid, which we had 2 tickets for. But I wanted my niece to join us. So the jockey told me that it's
احنا
possible.
ممكن ندخل ميرا بواحده من دول معاكم في خوفو.
خلاص تيجي معنا ميرا.
That one ticket for the smaller pyramid can still be used for the larger pyramid. And off we went.
So hot the camera keeps turning off.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest pyramid on planet Earth. Come on, horsey, not now. Okay, I'll wait. All right, let me start over. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest pyramid on planet Earth. Hofu or Cheops still remains the oldest and... Seriously, should I wait again? Still waiting to see the pyramid so I can talk. Okay. The sole remnant of the 7 ancient wonders of the world. It has 2 million. Come on.
الناس دي واقفه بتصور بس. انتوا تطلعوا على طول على الباب بتاع الدخول. اوكي؟ هو معاه 3 تذاكر، اديهم ال3 وتخش انتوا ال3. وبعد ما تطلع هتلاقيني مستنيك هنا عند الكاريج بقى.
ايوه.
وباب الدخول بالظبط اهو. ده الصغير اللي هناك؟ عند الناس دي.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not waiting again. Hofu is basically one of the ancient and still remaining wonders of the world. It has 2 million bricks, stones for that matter, and it's 146 meters or 481 feet in height.
I don't think so, right? They're not gonna let us in with the camera. Amazing. This is actually huge. I thought it was gonna be smaller.
The construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza took 20 years to build, and we're about to enter. And that's me scanning my tickets and trying to hide my camera. I can't believe I'm about to enter the sole remnant of the 7 ancient wonders of the world. And if there is any better time to ask you to subscribe, it would be this moment. So do please subscribe and like and comment, so at least we can do more of these videos. Because what's about to happen here, you'll never experience anywhere else. As soon as you enter the pyramid, you notice the lack of oxygen.
They're not boiling. They're cooked already.
The people leaving the pyramid were dripping in sweat. It makes you wonder what they've been through. But what they went through is much better than what we're gonna go through. People were lining up to take the stairs, blocking the entry to the pyramid. And if I learned anything from Egypt, it's that queuing up is a state of mind.
They're boiling.
The oxygen level was decreasing by the second, and my motivation was dropping. Now add to that the people that were leaving the pyramid were not ecstatic, and they were advising us to go back. I don't think it can get any worse.
Thing is hot. Oh!
Or could it?
So the electricity went off? No, they didn't turn them off. It just went off.
Seriously?
Yeah, there's no electricity.
I did not expect the pyramids to experience a blackout, but I guess it was our lucky day. The little bit of air conditioning that was running inside the pyramid went off, and now we have to go up in absolute heat. Everybody inside was using their phone's flashlight.
Let's go, but watch out.
And this is where we entered. So far, our motivation level is below 50%, but I guess we're gonna work with what we have, because I don't think it can get any worse.
Oh, we have to bend over the whole time.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Until now.
You can handle it.
Can you?
I can handle it a little bit.
We kept cheering each other up, and my brother went all the way up.
Oh, Mira. No. No, I can't go all the way. I don't know how Khalid did it. Let's go back.
Why?
Huh?
Go back better.
It's not worth it.
For your safety, go back, guys.
There's no oxygen?
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Really? Okay.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I can feel there's no oxygen here.
Yeah.
I don't know what Khalid is doing.
No, call your brother.
Khalid!
I don't know if I said it enough, but people were very cheerful.
No.
Wait, did I not say that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can feel it. I can't breathe.
It's crazy. Yeah, there's no oxygen. There's no planes going.
Yeah, let's go before we die now.
No, we're waiting for Khalid to come.
Where's your brother?
I don't know. Too many people?
Let's go.
Okay.
Really? It's too crowded?
It's not worth it?
I don't know what got into my niece, but I think the lack of oxygen made her more sociable.
You're stopping? You're breaking?
We're breaking, yeah, we're taking a break.
Take it.
And she kept asking people random questions.
I'm not going up.
We were
There's no
supposed to go
oxygen.
up, but it's already too hot here.
They say there's no oxygen.
It's halfway.
Is there oxygen?
This is maybe halfway.
This is already halfway? Is it worth going up?
It's very hot.
Is it worth it? Is there something interesting?
No?
We're not going.
Not really.
Okay.
Just we have done.
It's really, it's nice.
It's nice?
It's nice.
But like it's hard to
No,
walk
it's not
up.
about the hotness. To walk up, but it's
Is it cooler upstairs?
cool.
But you can do it. You can warm up.
They said there's no oxygen.
Oh, yeah?
If we made a poll, the population sample here would be 50-50. Some for going up and some for against. But these guys improved my motivation level by 20%.
Let's grab our balls and we'll go up.
I don't want to die suffocating, okay?
I'm gonna suffocate myself.
One moment.
Okay, I can't even walk.
There you go.
Watch it, don't up there.
Yeah. Wait, I need to put the lights. Too many steps. Are we halfway, guys? No. No, we still have to go more? Oh my god.
And at this point, we were near the Grand Gallery.
Sorry, excuse me. Go ahead, go ahead. Come, Mira. From here, Oh, from here up?
We're dead.
Come. Come, Mira, come. We can make it, Mira.
Is there oxygen or not?
There's no oxygen. But little by little, we can make it. How you doing, Mira? I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Suffocating. Hala. They're making a mockery out of it. I know. I can feel the sarcasm out there.
I feel it.
I know. I feel it too. I know, but they said they.
No, is there something worth
Are they open or no?
It's open, but the lights fell off. So yeah, you have
Is it worth it or no?
you saw it's only like a dog with a small pump.
Is it worth it?
So I'm gonna die here.
No? Okay.
When they said there's no Where are we from?
We're almost there. It's lovely. Now look at this. Amazing. Amazing work.
Oh my
Don't
god.
drop your phone because it's gonna drop all the way down. Yeah. No airflow. There's like zero airflow. It smells like odor, it smells like everything. Cement. It's okay, we'll smell like ancient Egyptians.
Get up.
Okay. Life is good. Okay. We're halfway. Are these ancient Egyptians or
It's just
or
people
doodles?
traveling around.
Really?
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm dead. No. We're gonna walk like this. Okay, how about we change? Oh, you got up there. Mira, it gets hotter here.
I don't hear is there's oxygen around. Okay. Is there oxygen or no?
Finally.
And now we're finally at the top of the pyramid.
So this is what we came for.
The tomb in Khufu's pyramid remains empty. Plato and other experts think that it's made for Khufu himself. Although his body has never been found, it was customary to have the tombs underground. But this tomb is elevated, which defies customs.
So they have air conditionings, but none of them are working.
And this picture defines our experience in the Great Pyramid of Giza.
we entered inside Cheops pyramid.
Yeah. Big one.
The biggest one. The largest pyramid in Giza. And it was hectic, it was hot,
No more
beautiful.
Is the pyramid. No more any country like this.
في
No.
ماتشو بيتشو.
No.
مش نفس الحجم؟
No. That's stone.
Oh, this is the largest one in the world. You're not gonna find, even Machu Picchu is not the same size. This is the largest one. And then the electricity went off, which made the experience even more soothing. We enjoyed it a lot more. But it was hectic to go all the way up the stairs. It was hard. Actually, going up the stairs was okay. Going down the stairs was harder, right? Oh.
How are you? It was so fun. Too hot. I was boiling.
Happy.
You gotta take care of them? Or should I take care of them?
You take care of it.
Go to the oven wall.
You take care and then I'll. Now we're gonna go to the Sphinx.
If you went in there, you would
حبيبي.
have died.
The Sphinx?
يبقى هنا 200 بتاع الحنطور اللي راح عند الهرم الكبير وبعد كده ننزل تحت.
طيب
Yes.
مش مشكلة.
And this is when they asked for their tip.
لا 200.
And then they were trying to convince us to go to the showroom.
ورق البرد الفرعوني اول ورق
لا ده مش عايزينه احنا الصراحة.
هو send the ticket for the pyramid, no more than any ticket.
I know, but it doesn't matter. It's useless to us, useless.
You can see the lotus flower, you can see the papyrus paper.
عايزين كركديه ونقعد كده ونشرب عصير.
ايوه ما
أنا
هو
هموت.
هناك التكييف وتاخد كرم الضيافه الصعيدي هناك.
تسلم شكرا.
ده بقى السفنكس الهول. You can see the statue for the Sphinx. Body line, face man, hair women.
يعني ايه face man hair woman.
هو منحوت على 3 أشياء، القوة والعظمة والجمال.
So beauty, strength and
Yeah.
and
You can see body
Yeah.
and strong. Body line, symbol line strong.
يعني هو very strong.
Animal.
ايوه.
I say face man, I very nice the face.
يعني شكله شكل راجل. Okay, he looks like a man.
I say hair women. أيام الفرح.
يعني شعره شعر بنات ووشه وش راجل وجسمه جسم حيوان عشان القوة.
أيوة. أيام
So he has the face of a man, the hair of a woman, and the body of an animal for strength.
Yeah.
أيوة.
أيام الفراعنة كانوا بيستخدموا كل حاجة زيوت طبيعية.
So they used to use oils.
By the hair, I can very nice سمد حرير. الزيوت.
So they used to have a lot of oils that were amazing that they cover their hair with, and their hair becomes almost like silk. ايه ده الناس كلها دخلت هناك؟ أنا مش عايز أخش هناك.
لا أنت هنا just a picture for.
من هنا أحلى عشان مش عايزين نخش.
For some reason, I always wanted to do this, and I didn't think of the consequences. But looking at the camels in the front was so enticing.
Uber جمل.
Now that I did it, I didn't know what to say.
بس حبينا نسلم عليك.
It was so embarrassing. I don't know if it's the lack of the oxygen in the pyramid or if Egypt activated the bully residing inside me. But I'm glad the jockey covered for me.
هو كان راكب جمل اسمه أوبر. ده كريم ده.
That was embarrassing.
لا أنا عارف بس نصور أبوها ونمشي. لا خلاص كده.
كده هنروح على بعد كده المعرض بعد كده المواصلات.
لا مش عايزين معرض عايزين بس نطلع.
يا حبيبي ده تبع التريب هو.
Okay, mira, let me go.
عشان هم يروحوا برضه.
At this point, I was already done with the ride, and I wanted to hang out without camels. But they still took us outside the pyramids. I tipped them $200 each, and we paid them 1,600 pounds, which is 51 US, for 2.5 hours. If that's not cheap, I don't know what is. So our total is $64.72. So please, YouTube, give them a break. I know they're not professionals. When you see my Istanbul videos, you'll understand what scamming is. And this is not it.
اللي بتتصور جنب ابو الهول وما اتجوزت بتتجوز دكتور.
شفتي؟
اللي اتجوز خلاص راحت عليه.
طلب ابو الهول وخلاص. طيب ايه رايك انا اشتري منك كمان؟ بكامل 12.
كلها 12 ب 150 كلهم على بعض.
150 غالي.
ب
غالية ولا رخيصة؟ غالية.
120 يلا زي بعض.
قرية يا مول؟
12 قطعة. في 2 هدية. أنا غلبان.
خلاص 120.
زي بعض.
خلاص أنا عندي أشوف.
وأنت تقعد
طيب تتصور معايا؟ ناخد صورة أنا وأنت؟
صور معاه.
يلا حبيبي.
وده ما تسحق
ما توقعها مش هخليني أطلع لك فلوس. طيب مول give him and I'll give you after. Give him 150.
والله ما عنديش
ادي له 200 ويدي لك 50.
هو عاوز يكرمني.
So this is for me?
Yeah.
خلاص خلاص.
I am 5,000 years ago here.
5,000 years?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I am father of the Sphinx.
You're the father of the Sphinx?
Yeah, the Sphinx is son for me.
Okay.
You're welcome. The Sphinx, come here.
بيجي لك. He comes right away.
هذا بتوضيح هدايا.
لا لا
لا لا خلاص.
بسم الله.
يلا عشان بنوتة بس.
بسم الله بسم الله.
اديت له 150؟ 200 خلاص مش مشكلة 200 خدع.
الله يزيدك.
حبيبي.
الله
حبيبي منور.
يزيدك.
خلاص نروح؟
الله بيزيدك من نعيم الله ويعمر بيتك ويجعلك من أهل الجنة.
يا سلام تسلم تسلم. Thank you.
شكرين يا دكتور.
تسلم مع السلامة. حبيبي. مع السلامة. Let's go. يا بنتي صورت. Yeah.
You know why he doesn't have a nose?
Another nugget for you guys, the pyramids actually have a good restaurant. It may be a little pricey but worthwhile. The average price for food in there is about 30 bucks. We only discovered that after we left, and it has an amazing view. And now it's time for food. Spoiler alert, this is the best restaurant in Egypt.
They've been talking about this restaurant for the longest time. They said Haggouga. This is Haggouga. Yeah? So I want to see what the hype is all about.
The lineup for this restaurant is massive. They even have chairs outside for you to wait for your table. And this is the entrance. As soon as you enter, you're gonna see a meat shop on the left side. That's how you can tell the food is fresh. Yeah, that was not food. And you'll see security at the entrance to organize the flow of people. But you can always skip sitting inside and actually sit at the patio. You see how gorgeous this place looks? I don't know if you also noticed, but do you see any tourists here? This place is well known to sell falahi food, which is basically the food people eat in villages. In other words, the most authentic Egyptian food, which is very hard to find in restaurants. And yeah, the price is crazy cheap, at least for what it is. They have kitchens upon kitchens upon kitchens in this place. They even have a separate area for another kitchen. Tariq, my brother-in-law, was mad at me for going there without him. And I could not have enough of this place. So I visited it twice to show you the different contraptions they have in there and to go with my sister and brother-in-law. That's him walking in the cool beige t-shirt.
Can you open it for the camera? This contraption? Yeah, this contraption. I don't know how to do it. So you take the fork, you pull it out this way, pull it out. And this one, you take it that way. Oh, nice, like camping stuff. Yeah. I like it. Salty, it's spicy. These pickles are very spicy, but they're really good. So they give you cucumbers, carrots, onions. This is an onion. And turnips. Chickpeas too? Wow, this is really good. I'm in love.
And this clip is from the other time when I came again. They gave us all the appetizers first.
These are the baba ganoush. Tahini. Pickled eggplants and salad. Grab one. Try it. Tell me what you think.
It's hot.
It's hot?
Really hot.
Amazing.
It's too hot.
What is this?
Vegetarian
Can
sausage.
you explain what it is for the video?
It's a rice sausage.
It's a rice sausage?
Yeah. Rice. Cilantro. Tomatoes and onions.
That's it?
That's it.
Yeah, my brother was not impressed, so I had to come again to try it one more time. But this time, it was different. This meaty goodness is pure meat. It was a surprise from my brother-in-law. I guess he knows better. Before I tried it, I was still oblivious. I thought it was the same thing we tried previously.
Sausages. Sausages filled with rice, right? What are they filled with?
The minced beef.
With minced beef? So not like the other one, right? Oh.
So now you know the difference.
That is much better. It's a really good answer. Amazing. Spicy.
And these are the pigeons that I was waiting for the whole time. I saw them in a lot of movies, that's why I wanted to try them. But I guess I didn't learn how to eat them. So they had to teach me.
Like what?
It's like a sandwich.
Yeah, they told me you have to eat it like a sandwich. And that's the correct way of eating pigeon, guys. And it does make a difference because these things are light. And this slimy goodness is called molokhia. I was not too impressed because I was expecting them to bring it with rabbits. Yeah, it should come with rabbits because that's what I see in movies. That's why I was not going to talk much about it. Especially when I discovered this amazing dish. I am a foodie and this was like porn to me. I did not expect to like something that did not have meat in it. But this thing, oh my god, it stole the show.
It's so good. It's so good.
This creamy rice cooked in a clay pot, filled with butter and cream, is worth every calorie. A spoon of this luxurious gold is worth every day it brings you closer to your grave.
From the edges.
From the edges.
So you get the crispiness.
Okay, not the crispy.
You ruined it.
Actually, this is really good. You're right. Rice with milk and some dough. And what else? Really good, actually. Really, really good. I was not expecting it. I ate something like this in the desert one day. Yeah. Try and tell me what you think.
But I guess to the carnivore, the meaty stuffed vegetables seem more exciting. Especially for somebody who has this restaurant at his backyard.
All the stuffies.
And this is mahshi, or dolma, or you can call it whatever you want to call it, depending on the country that you come from. But majority in places in Egypt will just make it with rice. Not the case in here. And these are kawara, or bone marrow, the collagen that resides between the bones. In many places, people think it's a good aphrodisiac.
Do we need to eat this with bread?
I guess eating it after my surgery is a very bad idea. Well, too late.
Oh my god. This is the best bone marrow I've ever tried in my life. Right. So this is the bone marrow. This is good? Amazing. So they call this whiskey and it's basically salad dressing. Can you drink it and tell us what it tastes like?
And this is the famous so-called whiskey. I saw it in a lot of YouTube videos.
A lot of garlic.
This is a diarrhea drink. It's not that spicy actually. Very light. It's not bad, it's good. But is it worth drinking? It tastes like tomato juice. It tastes like clamato without the clamato.
Now this is the lamb shank and it's cooked in a clay oven. This full of the bone meat finished in the first 5 minutes. I didn't even get to review it.
The lamb shank is magnificent. Very gamey, a little salty. Perfect. Gamey goodness, right?
I couldn't review every single item in there because of all the rice that I ate. But there was duck, geese, okra stew, and creme brulee. I'm sorry I couldn't have the footage of it, but I went through their Instagram page and I couldn't find nothing there. But imagine your best version of a creme brulee. Now cook it in a charcoal oven and use the richest, most authentic milk. Yeah, that comes from water buffaloes. It makes cow milk taste like water if compared. Now can you guess how much all that cost us? Just about 2,000 pounds, which is about $64.72 in today's exchange rate.
So now, this is probably the best place I've ever had food in Egypt so far, without a question. For real, one of the best places I've ever tried food in. You were not wrong.
Yeah, look at me.
In the next episode and before we go to Istanbul, I'll take you to the oldest market in Egypt. We'll go visit the Nile, and then I'll take you to places where tourists never go. And I'll show you how we got tricked into illegal fishing. Don't forget to subscribe. Ciao!